It's Tuesday, which means most of my day is spent writing scripts or researching. To make the work easier, I'd already brainstormed 20 to 30 video topics, and yet none of this topic interests me today. And my mind started thinking about alternatives. I thought, how about how to be confident? Nah, I just made it last year. How about productivity video? No, my last 2 videos were productivity based. And as the idea came, I mostly rejected them. Before I even knew, the topic research process had already taken a toll on my mind. And just when I paused to reflect on my own thoughts, the perfect topic for today's video was thus born. It's overthinking. We all do it. As an overthinker, we think we're just thinking about possibilities. But there is a difference between thinking and overthinking. Thinking itself is not bad because it leads you to creativity and getting solutions. But when you do it a little too much, that's when it does more harm than good. In fact, as an overthinker, we overanalyze situations and decisions in our head so much so that it leads to destructive thought pattern that is either ruminating or worrying. You start thinking about past action that resulted into negative consequence, and then start worrying about all the things that could go wrong in your future. But there are definitely ways that can help us stop overthinking, ruminating, and worrying. Tip 1. Take a step back. Honestly, overthinking is such an automated habit that you won't even know when you're doing it. You might be playing the same script over and over again in your head about the things that you can't even control. I shouldn't have said that in the meeting yesterday. They might think I'm stupid. What if all my coworkers hate me now? I think that's why they're not replying to my text message straight away. But what if I got fired? Oh man. During moments like this, notice that you're stuck in your head. The most effective way that I have learned is saying stop to myself while I just start worrying and ruminating. I also remind myself that overthinking is not going to lead to any positive result. Tip 2. Challenge your thoughts. When we are overthinking, it's easy to get carried away with the negative thoughts. We think about the worst case scenarios that do not even exist and fail to see anything positive. From my past experience, one thing I know for sure is no matter how much you overthink the possibilities, things almost never turns out how we assume them to be. So when you find yourself in an overthinking situation, challenge your thoughts to think positively. Remind yourself that your mind is just exaggerating on negatives, and realize your thoughts are just thoughts. They aren't facts. Tip 3. Focus on solution. Contemplating on your problems won't do much good. The more you overthink, it can also lead to analysis paralysis phase. Basically, an inability to make a decision due to overthinking a problem. So rather than focusing on problem, how about if we change our focus spot and instead focus on solution? At least for things that we can control. When I find myself overthinking, I ask myself, how can I prevent this problem? How can I change my situation? Or what are the 3 to 5 alternative solutions that I can use right now? So it's just a matter of perspective and changing your focus point. And last but not the least, tip 4, distract yourself. Usually, I avoid distraction and would advise you to do the same, but not during overthinking. Dr. Edward Selby, a psychologist at Florida State University, has shown in his study that people try to avoid rumination and overthinking by engaging in uncontrolled behavior, like binge eating or substance abuse. But he says there is a much better way to overcome such distress by distracting away from problems that are obsessing you. There are many activities to help you change your thought channel, from listening to music, reading books, taking a hot shower, dancing or exercising, talking to a friend, not about the problem though, watching a movie, or mindfulness meditation. Well, I hope you found these 4 ways helpful to stop your overthinking pattern. Help me reach more awesome people like you by pressing the like button and sharing this video with your friends. And I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye.